impressive it gets.
Liv.
Escape the clutches of Jade.
Look at this power around.
Thanks for coming, Cargill. If it gets. Supers up, Kyrie saves.
Jaded.
Jade Cargill's absence from WWE television may still be hanging over the promotion, but as each week passes, the story surrounding her return and the mystery of who attacked her continues to escalate. A key event that sparked a lot of speculation regarding Jade's potential return was the February 24th edition of Monday Night Raw. This was a pivotal moment, as Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez were finally given their long-awaited tag team title opportunity after pinning Bianca Belair and Naomi in a match several weeks ago. But what happened in this match, and how does it tie into the ongoing mystery around Jade Cargill? The build-up, Raw's pre-match. Chaos. The Raw episode opened with Bianca Belair and Naomi attacking Liv and Raquel before the match even started. A preemptive strike? This wasn't something you typically see from a babyface team. Yet, it wasn't just any ordinary pre-match ambush. It was personal. Bianca and Naomi believed that Liv and Raquel were the ones responsible for the brutal attack on Jade Cargill back in November 2024, and it was that belief that led to the cheap shot. While it's uncommon for face teams to behave this aggressively, this decision to strike first made sense considering the storyline. Jade was one of their closest friends, and her brutal attack had sent shockwaves through the WWE universe. What's interesting about this attack is that it raises a lot of questions about Bianca and Naomi's potential involvement in Jade's attack. If they could pull off such a ruthless beatdown of Liv and Raquel, could they have done the same to Jade Cargill? Bianca's raw power and Naomi's agility were on full display during this ambush, with Naomi tossing Liv over the barricade and Bianca sending Raquel into the timekeeper's area with sheer force. Considering the power they used in this attack, it's hard not to wonder if they could have attacked Jade with the same kind of ruthless intensity, considering she is shorter and potentially less able to fight off such an ambush. This pre-match attack felt more like an orchestrated statement than a spur-of-the-moment decision. Bianca and Naomi may have been playing into the idea that they had nothing to do with Jade's attack, but their actions in the ring tell a different story. Their ability to ambush their opponents and take them down so efficiently feels like a signal that they might have the skills and the motive to have done the same to Jade months ago. The tag team title match. Once the match officially started, it quickly turned into a chaotic affair. Despite the early assault, the match itself had several big spots, with numerous false finishes that kept the audience on the edge of their seats. As the match progressed, there were surprises at every corner, including Dominic Mysterio coming to the aid of Liv and Raquel. This was a nice touch, as it added an extra layer of intrigue to the match and made it feel like Liv and Raquel's victory was an uphill battle. In the end, thanks to some interference and underhanded tactics, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez won the women's tag team titles from Bianca and Naomi, a historic win for Liv and Raquel, as it marked the third time they had captured the titles together. While this was a big moment for Liv and Raquel, the real story here is how Bianca and Naomi's loss directly impacted the ongoing narrative surrounding Jade Cargill. The fallout. Bianca and Naomi's descent. Following their loss, Bianca and Naomi looked utterly defeated as Liv and Raquel celebrated their win. This moment had been anticipated for weeks, and many fans saw it coming. Bianca and Naomi had been riding high for months, parading around with the tag team titles and basking in their success. But as the saying goes, what goes up must come down, and their fall was long overdue. Jade Cargill's injury and subsequent absence had created a significant power vacuum in the women's division. Bianca and Naomi stepped into that void, enjoying the spotlight without acknowledging the tragedy of what happened to their friend. Instead of investigating Jade's attack or showing concern for her condition, they were more focused on their own success. They were celebrating, creating TikTok videos, and wearing matching gear. It felt almost as if they had completely moved on from the attack, which left fans feeling unsettled and suspicious. Now, with the loss of the tag team titles, the narrative feels like it's beginning to shift. This loss could be the catalyst that opens the floodgates for the truth to come out. The question of who attacked Jade Cargill has been hanging in the air for months, And Bianca and Naomi's fall from grace might be what leads to the revelation that they were, in fact, responsible for Jade's injury. The idea that they could be involved in Jade's attack is becoming harder to ignore, especially now that their seemingly perfect lives have been disrupted. The growing mystery: who attacked Jade Cargill? Throughout Raw, WWE continued to tease Jade Cargill's eventual return. The most notable moment came when WWE aired footage of the attack that took Jade out of action in November. For the first time in nearly 3 months, the footage was aired again, accompanied by commentary repeatedly mentioning Jade's name. This seemed to be a deliberate move by WWE to refresh the audience's memory and prepare them for Jade's imminent return. It felt like WWE was setting the stage for her comeback, and many fans are now speculating that Jade could return at the Elimination Chamber event. The idea of Jade returning during the Elimination Chamber match is an intriguing one. With all the chaos inside the chamber, it would be the perfect environment for Jade to make her grand return. There's also the possibility that Jade could enter the match, attack one of her would-be attackers, and take their place. The Elimination Chamber would be the ideal setting for Jade to confront her attackers head-on, with nowhere for them to run or hide. Whether it's Bianca, Naomi, or both, Jade could seize the moment to get her revenge and send a message to the women who wronged her. Theories about the attack: was it Bianca, Naomi, or both? At this point, the list of suspects is down to just a few possibilities: Bianca, Naomi, or both. Bianca and Naomi's actions before the match on Raw have certainly raised suspicions about their involvement. Their willingness to attack Liv and Raquel with such aggression indicates they have no qualms about taking down their opponents when the opportunity arises. Could they have done the same to Jade? If Bianca were to win the Elimination Chamber match and go on to face Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania, would that mean Naomi was behind the attack? Or is it possible that both Bianca and Naomi are involved in the conspiracy to take down Jade? These questions remain unanswered, but the speculation is only growing. One theory that's gaining traction is that Jade's return could be timed perfectly with the Elimination Chamber match. If Bianca or Naomi were the culprits behind the attack on Jade, this could lead to a dramatic confrontation inside the chamber. Jade could take out her attacker and take their place in the match, setting up a future feud that would lead to a major showdown at WrestleMania. Conclusion: what's next for Jade Cargill? As of now, the mystery surrounding Jade Cargill's attack remains unsolved, but the pieces are slowly falling into place. Bianca and Naomi's loss of the tag team titles may be the catalyst that finally forces the truth to come out. With Jade's return on the horizon and the Elimination Chamber event just around the corner, it's clear that the next chapter in this storyline will be a game-changer. Fans are on the edge of their seats, waiting for the moment when Jade Cargill finally steps back into the WWE ring. Whether she's confronting Bianca, Naomi, or both, one thing is for sure: when Jade returns, the WWE Women's Division will never be the same again. Stay tuned, because this story is far from over.